Welcome one and all to episode 28 of the Fast Soul Music Podcast. With me, London Elektricity. And I'm kicking off with a world exclusive play of this, the Bop and Subwave remix of Born to Synthesize, from the $1 Billion Remixes album that's out at the end of this month, featuring Leanne Carroll on vocals. Let's do this.
You must think I'm the invisible woman. The way you act like I don't exist. You see, I've got X-ray vision. I can see through your every move. I was born to synthesize. I'm gonna leave this place for good and go anywhere new. I was born to synthesize. I'll go anywhere they'll have me. You were born to criticize. I'm gonna walk away from here to what about today. I was born to synthesize.
Oh, and I was lucky enough to spend the day with Leanne Carroll yesterday, having a little rehearsal, because Leanne is coming up to do my show at Workhouse in Shoreditch on the 19th of May. We're going to launch the $1 Billion Remixes album. I'm going to be joined by Dynamite, Dogger and Mindstate, this guy Bop, Imolu and Y2. So yes, please come to my party. I'll be doing a 2-hour set. Leanne will be providing lead vocals. It's going to be very, very special. It's a very small venue, about 300 cap. So get your tickets while you can. It's going to be a lovely night, 19th of May. Tickets in my bio on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, etc. Catching Cairo.
With
Turno on production. Out now on UKF. This is called Out Loud.
I know you're hurting, I see it buried at the table. Another moment you're not able to open your mouth and say it out loud. Under the surface, you're broken but you're perfect. All I can see, but don't be nervous to open your mouth and say it out loud.
And the mighty Pippin has just walked into the studio.
Tell me when the rain pours, when you're on the edge. Tell me all the lies, all the words you never said. Tell me when the night feels like it never ends. Just tell me now. I wanna know what you've been through. Just tell me now. It doesn't have to be just you.
Okay.
You got my attention.
As I was prepping this podcast,
A lover's dream from the start.
I was beyond overjoyed.
Now we both know where this is going.
The new album from Brix dropped in my inbox.
To take the time, 'cause I will give. No, I won't give it up. For you and me, baby. I could be your reason to love. Wait for you.
And this album, oh my god, every tune is incredible. It's on Symmetry. This is called Wait For You, and it features Lorna King. I'm going to play a few bits on this podcast from Brix. Big up, Charli. Okay, and for your shouts, I asked you what you're doing right now. So all the shouts are going to be what you're doing right now.
Tomorrow is near, it won't be long. And I'll wait for you, baby, will you keep me warm? And if the good times keep rolling on and on, then I hope our love will live another dawn. Ooh, yeah, 'cause I will give. No, I won't give it up. For you and me, baby. If I could be your reason to love. Wait for you.
And Kari, or K. Arishma, says, I'm currently getting ready for the day, which will be full of university work and essay writing. And, so La Medusa says, oh no, Mario Kart, okay. Yeah, I was playing Mario Kart last night. I lost. And Luke writes in and says, I'm currently sat up in bed with my coffee, having just been woken up by my cat Gordon jumping onto my face. Derek DeLang says, I'm having a late night studio session in Palm Springs at Lux Monday HQ. Hope all is well with you in England. All is well. I just took Pippin out for a walk this morning with my sister, and he rolled in a cow pat. That's cow poo. So I've just taken him into the garden and showered him off. Puts a new spin on the phrase shit-faced, actually. Big up, Pippin. I'm going to stay in Charli Breakland. This is the title track from the album. The album's called Digital World. Just sit back, relax, and listen to this.
Every day I hear this voice. It gives me options. It gives me choice. Times, ATMs. Pop up, tell me how much I win. Always put my life off the path of a traffic light. Got sold in the digital world. I don't need no one else telling me what to do. So get off the path, all of you. Keep your opinions too. Got sold in the digital world. Once is evil, binary, such a kid of someone to marry. But nowadays, kids don't play, live life in a virtual way. It's all fine, all is well. Touch of a button, and I feel swell. Got sold in the digital world. I don't know what you're doing to make this thing so rough. We got life support. Digital world.
Come on. I'm so glad this is in B minor as well. I know exactly what I'm going to play this with. Tony Backler says, morning Tony, I'm currently sitting in my lounge having the first coffee of the day, telling my dog to be quiet because she's barking at utter rubbish the politicians are spouting on about on Good Morning Britain. Hope you have a wonderful day. Yes, Tony. Don't get me started on politicians, please. Mish says, I'm trying to find off a bad cold. Big shout, Mish.
Got soul in the digital world.
Dominic McBurney says, Tony, I'm listening to fast soul music at the gym, getting my mind prepped for my final second year exam. I am studying diagnostic radiography for the NHS. And the NHS, which is obviously the entire thing that we based Hospital Records on, of course, is the envy of the world. And our fantastic Tory government are trying to privatise it. Which is what they're trying to do with the BBC, which is the other envy of the modern world. Yes, I'm going to keep it break for the next one too. Why not? This is called Lost, and it features the one and only Charli Brix on vocals. Charli Brix has an amazing album out herself, and she tore Tulum Locus a new one.
Highs and lows, ups and downs, on and on, round and round, and it's gone. Back and forth, down and out, on and on, round and round, and I found I won't be honest, and I won't be lost, and I won't be lost, and I won't be.
And a shout going out to SMP, who I was with Leanne Carroll on the seafront in St Leonard's, and we ordered some food from this lovely restaurant on the seafront. And who was serving food but SMP? And he was like, "Tony, nice to see you down this neck of the woods." And he's just written in to say, "What a lovely surprise seeing you in my workplace in St Leonard's yesterday, sir. I hope you enjoyed your food and your recording date went smoothly." It was fantastic to see you too, and I really, really enjoyed my fresh cuttlefish. It was gorgeous. So big shout, sir. And yeah, the rehearsal with Leanne went really, really well. And yeah, it's a small world. Drum and bass makes it even smaller. I love that. The community of D&B is second to none. Christopher Porter says, "Yeah, I'm thinking about how good the $1 Billion Gravy event on Friday the 9th of May will be." You got to see it written down to understand how corny $1 Billion G-Rave-E looks. And Christopher says, "Biggest shout out please to my girlfriend Sane, who will be moving in with me in a new place in London soon, which will be our first home together. Big love, Tony. Hope you had a great jam session with Leanne Carroll. Looking forward to seeing you at Workhouse." Yes, indeed. And Mattia Osredka says, "I'm getting ready for the airport to go to London from Slovenia. I'm taking my son to Warner Brothers Studios Harry Potter to celebrate the end of school. He's going to high school this year. I loved your party here in Slovenia." I loved it too. It was amazing. I want to give a personal shout out to my son Kenji, aka the chairman, who has had his first GCSE today. I haven't heard how it went. It was in spoken Spanish. Okay, back to the $1 Billion remixes now. This is from the unique, the one and only, my favourite producer, Kimyan Law. He has remixed Harlesden from the $1 Billion Gravy album. It's a joyful, living in the moment remix. Check it out. Go on, Nico. I love this. It's so joyous. And Jake writes in and says, good morning, I hope you're well. Right now I'm putting the finishing touches on an essay for my master's degree with the new remix by What's the Ride of your excellent $1 Billion Gravy in the background. Watch the Ride absolutely killed that remix. Everyone killed their remixes. It's fucking brilliant. Oh, excuse my French. Don't excuse it. Bobby Wild says, morning Tony, currently I can't focus at work, so I took a break to daydream and think about hospitality on the beach this summer. I booked the accommodation with the gang yesterday, so we cannot wait. I can't wait. I'm doing a 5-hour set in the Olive Grove. I'm so happy. Luke Yallop says, can I get a shout out? I'm at work restoring a classic Lotus 18. What? Jim Clark's first Formula Junior, whilst Jen, the better half of me, is at home gardening. Sending love, dude. Looking forward to seeing you on the beach. It's going to be special. Luke, come on. Come on. Look, can I bring the boys over to have a look at your racing cars, please? I mean, blimey. Please. Blatant blag there. But can we? Right, this is rather good. This is Lens and BCee. Tune called My Time on UKF. Massive shout out to Ellen Lens and to Steve BCee, two of the loveliest humans in drum and bass. Shouting from Paul Tyrove, who says, I'm just listening to Just 1 Second because it is my morning hymn. Thank you for being so wonderful human being, Tony. Well, thank you, Paul. Rachel Phone from Jiu Jitsu says, I just got home from CrossFit. A good strong start to the morning. I'm a total novice at it, but I'm enjoying learning some new stuff. I listened to class Blue Martin starting over on the way home. Such a tune. Have a great day. Yeah, shout out to Blue Martin, my agent. And Rufus M. Hassick says, morning, I'm running some trials up North London. Oh no, up north on Lofoten Islands. Listening to your music. For great pace and energy. I don't know where Lofoten Islands is, but I'm sure it's nice. Liam Jackson says, yo, I'm having a bit of morning exercise before a day of graphic design. You're so healthy, you lot. Mind you, I walked 10 kilometres this morning, so you know. I'm graphic design work for clients of the soundtrack of Drum and Bass. Love the podcast. Big up, Tony. Dan Van Vudenberg, that's a wicked name. Dan Van Vudenberg says, I'm thinking about my first electric castle. Going to be wicked. It is, because it is a brilliant festival. It's my favourite festival last year. Big up the Electric Castle fraternity. Hospitality is running across all nights this time. Massive lineup. And I was lucky enough to be able to bring my family last year. The whole family had an amazing time. We were there every day. Hopefully, we'll all be able to come this year. Harry Smart says, it looks a fantastic day wherever you are, Tony. I'm currently working on some drawings for a landscape submission. It's such a great time of year for inspiration with all the fresh colours coming out of the ground and the fresh growth on the trees. I listen to your podcast religiously at home and at work. They generate food for thought and often help me get a better day. Anirud Motorway says, Tony, I am smashing buttons on God of War 3. Of course you are, Anirud. Of course you are. And on the same day that the Break album dropped, the new album from Calibre dropped. I mean, Break and Calibre, only the two best producers in drum and bass. So from the new edition of Shelf Life, this is Home by Calibre. I've had about 300 replies to my little thing saying, tell me what you're doing right now. I don't know if I'm able to read them all out, but let's go. Wolf Style says, I'm giving the baby a wash. Lombo DJ, I'm walking back home from car repair. Delusiva, I'm doing research. Olak Shay, I'm waiting for a new podcast. Resilient Dimby, I'm working. But obviously I'd like to get back to finishing some music. Big love to you, Tony. DJ Richie D, switching on my computer to work on the next track before I'm back at work tomorrow. Gilly Paul David Gilman, I'm looking at a robin that has been patiently perching outside our kitchen window waiting to be fed. RPN Official, I'm making music. Ionosphere, I'm setting out my workspace for the day after a long weekend, sanding the floor and varnishing it. I'm quite looking forward to having a rest. Nilantha 77, thank you Tony, top of the morning to you. I just woke up and debating with myself if I should prepare an omelette or have a bowl of cereal for breakfast. Whilst humming, that'd be good to me. This morning, I made bagels with smoked salmon and cream cheese. Because the lady culminator who works in Shoreditch at a restaurant, she sometimes goes to the bagel bake and brings bagels home, which she did yesterday. And to give Kenji a nice breakfast before his GCSE, I thought I'd make something a little bit special. Ken KC says, I hope everyone can stay away from the sadness. I got good health physically and physiologically. being naturally happy all the time from morning till in bed every day. Wow, Ken, that's pretty amazing. How do you do it? Share it with the world. Bobby China says, I'm sitting in my truck working the night shift in Stockton, California. I didn't know there was a Stockton in California. Interstellar Studio. Right this second, I'm pressing publish on the latest edition of our guest mix series, Interstellar. Do you fancy a spin, boss man? I might do. Thero Hank says, morning Tony, I'm working while listening to drum and bass, of course. Will AxeBS PRV says, hi Tony, my girlfriend Beth and I are about to embark on a road trip to Northern Wales. Love Northern Wales. Love the podcasts. Can't wait for the new one to be released. Okay, going to do some more Calibre now. Let's go with a tune called Whirly that samples Steve Reich. Sounds like 80 musicians, can't be sure though. It could be another Steve Reich tune from the mid to late 70s. Check it out. Yeah, it is 80 musicians, isn't it? Wicked usage of that sample there. Massive shout out for Dominic Calibre here. Producer who succeeds in living in the moment in his studio. And it was my birthday last Friday, and I thought I'll go in the studio and live in the moment in the studio, but I couldn't live in the moment, so I spent a few hours making basically rubbish, feeling like a complete failure. Yes, at the tender age of 62, imposter syndrome is alive and well. I'm happy to report. Maya and Me says, I'm deep in writing essays for my counselling degree. Liquid D&B vibes doing wonders for my motivation. Peter Stock Collective, Liverpool. I'm going to my autism group. Then at 1 I'll be running my art drop, in which I volunteer at, which I run and get people creative. Yes, Peter. Rob Newman says, I'm working from home today, but I'm looking forward to a new podcast from you, Tony. Ingenious Bastard says, I'm booking our hotel for Ibiza in June. Off to see Solar and Emma B support Lens and Hybrid Minds. Very nice. Lord Righty, I'm weeding a play area bed in Filey and the sun is shining. I have the NHS 500 hospital CD to enjoy this evening and your podcast on a run Sunday morning. We enjoy the moments of lightness during dark times. Try and make the best of each day. Loving your new tune, Tony. Have a great show. Lord Righty. Earth Audio DJ Producer says, creating audio for games and my dissertation, which is a 3-track drum and bass EPK. What? Hang on. I got into making drum and bass to get away from the world, to rebel against absolutely everything, especially education, work, and you lot are getting degrees making it. That's mental. Miko Larson says, hi Tony, I'm currently in transit at Melbourne Airport heading to Dubai for a conference. We'll be seeing my parents in Amsterdam afterwards. Then we head to Norway for a big family reunion. Can't wait to hear your podcast, as always. Miko, when you get to Norway, can you talk to Norway and tell it needs drum and bass parties? Because Norway just doesn't get it. M Selector says, hi, I'm working on Launchpad until I'm going to part-time job. Okay. Steph Cole 93 says, hi Tony, I'm currently in the workshop adding hair to a hairy prosthetic arm I'm making. Of course you are, Steph. Each hair is placed on individually with tweezers. Bloody hell. So your podcast will provide me with some well-needed entertainment. All the best. What's it for, this prosthetic arm? Or should I not ask? Chef Matt Black. Mate, going through Tony Coleman withdrawals. Hurry up already. Matt, I'm very much looking forward to our forthcoming session at Manteca. And brother, can you come to my party at Workhouse? Let me know. Timmy Burns 82 says, I'm currently at work teaching the youth of Kuwait as an English teacher. Children of Our Stars says, I'm working on music and discovering the wonders of Bitwig and generative music. See, if I was young, I'd learn Bitwig. But I'm too old. Do you like the way I've just categorised myself as useless there?
Yeah. The vibes is coming.
This.
Oh, love it. Oh, yeah, we're traveling.
Huge love to MC Fats. Rest in heaven.
I hear that song.
Come on.
Play this rhythm and I play that song.
It's Break featuring Fats.
Them kind of you, them are the talk and the tone. It's a natural way the crowd moving down.
Natural way.
I hear that, hear my rhythm and I hear that song. Yeah, we're traveling. Play this rhythm and I play that song. Man, it's coming. Them kind of you, them are the talk and the tone. It's a natural way the crowd moving down. I hear that.
We very sadly lost MC Fats a couple of weeks ago now. Last time I spoke to Fats, I was moaning about something and he told me to pull my head out of my arse. In a loving way. And I did. And he really helped me. Fucking miss him, man.
Oh, love it. It's a natural way the crowd boogie down. I hear that.
Probably the most distinctive voice in drum and bass ever.
Hear my rhythm and I hear that song. Yeah, we're traveling. Play this rhythm and I play that song. Man, it's coming. Them kind of you, them are the talk and the tone. It's a natural way the crowd moving down. I hear that.
This is Dunk with Black Opps. It's called Dark Cosmic on Midas Touch. Tom Fun says, I'm sat in my car on my break at work. The sunshine is lovely, the birds are tweeting, and I'm eating salt and vinegar crisps. Butler P. David says, as I hear this, I'm currently on the toilet. Apologies. Okay. But just back from watering the allotment with the little one, Matilda. Missed her out of my previous shout and felt terrible, so here's hoping she gets a mention. She does. Nero Prota says, sitting in a beautiful house outside Marrakesh. It's my wife's 40th celebration. Having a laugh, watching Vengent videos with my daughter. And Hippopotamus Lens says, I'm picking my nose. Hope you feel proud of yourself, Hippo. McCormack T says, I'm waiting to go into an exam. Good luck, McCormack. DJ Merth says, IT support for the NHS.
You clearly don't know who you're talking to, so let me clue you in. A guy opens his door and gets shot, you think that of me? No. I am the one who knocks.
DHP Digital Limited, plug, says, morning Tony, I'm sitting in my newly built garden jungle cabin. Somewhere to work and somewhere to play my original 90s jungle vinyl collection. That's cool. Instinctive Tribes is playing guitar in his studio.
Who are you talking to right now?
Julia Tillmans says, I'm over the moon since I booked an apartment and flights to go to Sardinia in September. Last night, first vacation in 4 years. See you at La Cinta.
I am the danger. A guy opens his door and gets shot, you think that of me? No. I am the one who knocks.
And I can't wait to come back to Sun and Bass. Harry D says, big up Tony, I'm just off for a training ride as my crew and I are doing a charity challenge, riding the 3 Peaks next month in aid of the Firefighters charity. Find us on socials at Riding the 3 Peaks. Thanks for all the music, mate. One love. Nigel Crawford. Cat Blood Good says, reminiscing about hospitality print works as I get ready to go work with a group of 30-ish dogs later. Okay. And Danny is going to Hospitality Berlin next week.
The one who knocks.
Pete Harrison is researching about publishing a book I'm writing. Probably going to go the self-publishing route. Yeah. Theus Heberlane says, dear Tony, I'm working on a new painting and I saw your post during a coffee break. If you don't mind, please give a shout out to my older brother. We both are long-time listeners and love Hospital Records. My brother also produces D&B and goes by the name of Apotec D&B. Okay, Ivushka says, the great drum and bass swindle. It's still a banger after all these years.
Don't know who you're talking to.
So,
let me clue you in. A guy opens his door and gets shot, you think that of me? No. I am the one who knocks.
So, Ivushka, I have made a completely new version. And well, it's a new tune based on the great drum and bass swindle, actually. It's called Life is Beautiful, and it is going to be on the $1 Billion Remixes album. I'll play it in the next podcast. I think you might like it. James Wallace says, I'm in Korea celebrating Children's Day by playing games with all my students. Wow. This is brand new Technimatic. Sunburst. Such a tune for the summer, this. And Rudy Jan, Sen van Rensburg, put that in your pipe and smoke it, says, I'm about to board my flight to Canada from New Zealand to start a new life. New life, life, life. Rob Newsome says, I've just brewed a pour over coffee, doing last minute interview prep for an echocardiography job. Let's go. Sam Hayes says, I'm at work trying to save the world using green hydrogen. MCFC says, I've just booked flights and accommodation for my honeymoon to Sun and Base. Wow, what a place to have your honeymoon. Ellen the Wild says, I'm sitting with little doggo, my mini-me, and writing lyrics and melodies for a new drum and bass track. There you go. Mr. Kick Zexter says, meditation. Lino Press Shop says, hi Tony, I'm printing my graphic design portfolio and applying for some jobs. Really looking forward to seeing you at Hospitality in the Woods. If I could get a shout out, that'd be awesome. You got one. Mitch Ross, loving the sunshine, trimming a hedge. Miss Baltica is on her way to the British Museum for the first time in 22 years. She is an ancient Egypt junkie, of course. Shout out to Colin. Yes, Colin. Colin. Colin, are you coming to Workhouse? Let me know. Leo Shamamoto says, I'm repainting the fence. Your name doesn't sound like the name of someone who is repainting his fence. Call me prejudiced. And I'm listening to the new Overview podcast. So much heat. Matt Rubin says, I've just landed in Atlanta. Wide awake since 3 a.m. It's going to be a long day. Lemonade Jars is in bed. Keisha Boney says, hey Tony, funnily enough, I've been at my desk catching up on episodes of the podcast all morning, and first face that popped up when I opened was yours. Open Instagram, that is. Not, you know. Christ. And there's lots of people having exams and drinking beer in Korea, and someone at the dentist. I'm exhausted. Thank you for all your shouts. I'll go give a shout out to Robotusin Vintage Synths, whose Instagram channel is brilliant if you like synthesizers. And they say, I am eating a mortadella sandwich. And Son D&B says, I'm dropping the kids off at the pool. If you're British, you know what that is a euphemism for. I don't have to explain it. Right, this is brand new Quiff, brand new Q project from Total Science on his own CIA label. This is called Every Time. It's wicked, check it out.
Yeah, man, every time.
Effortless, sir. Effortless. Analog Speedbird says, morning from stateside. I'm just pre-flighting my favourite 22-year-old aircraft for a flight around the city of New Orleans. Polish Wonder says, just heading into town on my day off from work. The sun is shining. It's me, Lisa Rose, says, getting ready to go out of town to land a multi-million-dollar real estate deal. Like you do. Mugwai, bit of gardening.
Yeah, man, every time.
CP4C, big love from Berlin, yes. Prismatic waking up, yes. Billy K34N, hi Tony, sat on the sofa waiting for the carpet fitters to come round, yes. Owen Nice 88, lying down for a siesta after a busy day working at Palma de la Mallorca Airport, yes. It's Deadline and Javeon on Shogun. It's all night. Spicy. And Down Flat Dowling says, I'm about to head off on a camping trip through western northern Norway with my partner, and one of our stops is Geiranger Fjord. I remember seeing that picture of you and your dad there. I've got Rellos there. This is a good one. Made by Monkeys84 says, unfortunately, I'm working and listening to you. Keep it real, Made by Monkeys. Steve Fook and Goyen says, big love Tony, I'm getting ready to train some people at work in a few hours. Christoph Spencer says, morning Tony, I'm scarifying lawns at a country estate while listening to the Fast Soul podcast. How do you scarify lawns? Do you sing to them? Martin Zilla says, I'm having a lunch, Mr. Tony. Okay, always excited when I see new music from Particle. This is on Critical. It's called Let It Go. This is wicked, actually. Catchy little number. Shouts in from Kate Boyle, Jenna Page, Nick Score, Ben Turner, who is stringing hops with Pete and Tyler, Kate Killer Campbell, Opius Vinnie Smith, Jim Omtrek, John Sambrook. Shouts in from Dan Guidance, who is overthinking.
You got to let it go.
A forthcoming night out, his stag night without alcohol. I can see why you're overthinking that. I can. Be Complex is sipping coffee in bed. Casper Levy. Shouting from Chris Smulders, who is trying to sleep before anxiously awaiting a medical procedure tomorrow. Happy thoughts indeed, happy thoughts. Good luck with it. Andrew Cullen, it's my birthday today. Can I have a shout out? Yes. Okay, one more from Calibre now. This is called No Sense. It's from Shelf Life 8. Recommend you treat yourselves to this album. It is really, really good. Oh wow, Demetrius Mihai Kosmin. I'm sitting some coffee on my apartment's terrace. I hope you remember me. We took a photo together in Electric Castle last year. I was the man in black. I do remember you, Demetrius. I had to obscure your face because you were working. I'm not going to give anything away. You weren't a policeman. You weren't in security. No, you weren't. I said you weren't. Hope to see you again at Electric Castle this year. Oh yes. This makes me wish I was an MC. It's that kind of tune. Rebecca Birchold says I'm having breakfast here in Spain. Getting ready to take my youngest to school and to head into the learning hub to give my B2 English class. I'm loving life. Avik Nandi says, big up Tony, I'm reminiscing about our cheeky conversation about wearing Crocs at parties on the beach in Tulum. I'm getting ready for the workday over here in Washington DC. Julian Stewart says I'm sitting in the middle of the desert in Oman. Drum and bass always gets me through these months. And Jesse Warren is sitting on the beach in Taiwan, about to paddle out for a surf. Jan Charvat is teaching typography at vocational school. Jez Armstrong just got out of the sauna and contemplating going to work. It's a hard life. Big shout out to Viewer. Sean Hurley. Hey, don't know if I'm too late, but I'm having my meal break at work on the London Underground. You're not too late. Incoming new Seba. Remix by Zero T. Tune called Public Beauty on Secret Opps. Brand new music from DK.
Tell me you'll stay when it's late.
This is Holy featuring Rain.
Counting my stars that you came. I think you're holy, holy. Now you must be holy, holy.
And this is Looking for a Label.
One way to explain this only.
Wicked tune.
I think you're holy, holy. I Tell me you'll stay when it gets late. Counting the stars that you gave. I think you're holy, holy. Now you must be holy, holy. One way to explain this only. I think you're holy, holy. You must be holy.
Okay, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing. I am truly grateful. I'll see some of you at Workhouse on the 19th of May. Peace out.